Hello everyone. Today I will do another Duolingo English practice test, and join with me to see which score that we will gain today. Okay, let's start. Wait a minute. Before the internet, people come with a calculator. They mail them to they mail to each others and gain them to friends to pass on to other friends and family. Sometimes it took weeks or even months for an action letter to reach its they mail them to each other and gain them to friends to pass on other friends. I don't think this is gain. I think another word other and gives them. Yeah, gives them. I think it's more suitable to pass on the order and family. Sometimes it takes weeks and even months for an action letter to reach its destination. With the internet, it's easier to stay in touch. Okay, I think that's okay too. Yeah. Select the real English words in this list. Quiet zone. Finally. Follow, stick, tourist, spring, nature, practice, order, pretty, nobody go. Stick in the beef stick. Tourist zone, spring, finally, nature, follow, practice, order, stick, pretty, nobody go. I think that's okay.
She was always a dedicated, hardworking student.
She was always dedicated, hardworking student.
She was always a dedicated, hardworking student.
Always a dedicated, hardworking student. Okay. Be in the Duolingo test. In this type of test, you need to correct the uh, the first word. Like we need to use the capital words, and we need to use the comma as well as the point at the correct place. Then you will get the full mark. Next. is located in the southern part of the Scandinavian peninsula.
A lot of later work is based on his tragedies and comedies. A lot of later work is based on his tragedies and comedies. A lot of later work is based on his tragedies and comedies.
Materials science encompasses various classes of materials, each of which may constitute a separate field. Johnson Clayton conceived statement, snappish, dispute, longitive, obsman, elapse, collapse, Johnson. I think that's okay. Architecture began in the late and a part of a movement lasted that rejected tradition and instead look to industry, technical and Russian to find model for building construction. The early century city architecture moved away from history style. Historic styles.
This room is used to store old furniture. This room is used to store old furniture. This room is used to store old furniture.
He put his laundry outside to dry for the first time in a long time.
Something interesting happened at school today. Something interesting happened at school today. Something interesting happened at school today.
He found the following report by accident. Ủa sao ba chưa về nữa? Sao ba chưa về nữa? Vâng. Ok. Include activities such as hiking, camping, and wild. Why the nuts? It may involve train
We need to hire someone to help with this workload. We need to hire someone to help with this workload.
I'll be back when I'm ready. Solitude is unaffordable, honestly, indirectly convict upcoming individually, circuit outnumber, prominent, overload, prosper, solitude, curious, unaffordable, honestly, indirectly convict upcoming individually. I am not sure the blank is correct, but I don't think that is on the correct, so nice.
I was happy to loan her the book for several months. I was happy to loan her the book for several months. I was happy to loan her the book for several months.
Since then, reindeer have also been used for transport, for example, for police sleds. Armature is composed of items which have spaces and volume. The term element refers to a substance that cannot be broken down into a similar substance. For example, hydrogen oxygen atom can be separated into similar substances and recognize nature. Compose. You will practice in a conversation about the scenario below. You and your friend have recently gotten part-time jobs as lab assistants for professor. You are discussing how the job is going. Okay. Um. Hey, how's the job going? That's okay.
It's going good. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how much we need to experiment from.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But it's really interesting to see how everything works and to be a part of the process. Yeah, definitely. I'm just glad that we were able to get these positions. Absolutely. Everything is really organized and planned out ahead of time, which makes our jobs a lot easier.
I highly recommend that we should read again to remember because we will have the writing summarized after that. But it's rare to see how everything going to be a proper process. Yeah, I'm glad to be at this absolutely kind with much. Yeah. We are very happy to she's very easy to cook it and is so interesting. It is very common. We know the process. We learn so much. We got that as well. Okay. Prepare to write. Education has changed significantly. Education has changed significantly in recent years. Discuss the change that you think was particularly notable. What did you find in our how has been different? Okay. think that's okay. But we need to write as much as possible.
Describe an event that is important in your culture.
An event that is very important to my culture is the Tet holiday. That is absolutely, it is very important with especially for the Asian people. For Vietnamese, Tet holiday is the holiday right after the Christmas holiday. The Christmas holiday is very important towards the Westerner and towards the Easterner. This is the Tet holidays. It is the event that all the family member come back to home. I mean that come back to the grandparents' home or their parents' homes, and they will meet their parents, their siblings with their children. And this is the event to let on the family member remember to the events of the last years, to talk about the future and to say the very good thing will happen in the next year. This is the event that the children will got the lucky money to the lucky money is present to the lucky. Yeah, that's all. In this picture, I can see three people. They look like a part of the group who is focusing on the presentation of someone's. Behind them is the very large white board with some green lines of words on. A man on the left hand of the picture is very focusing on the presenter. Instead of the women sit on the middle of the group is very like very happy or very focusing on the private chatting with the man next to her. The man in the right hand of the picture is smile slightly with the story from the women besides him, and he talks something. And he's wearing a short sleeve t-shirt, a black the short black sleeve t-shirt, and with the back trousers. All of them sit with a left hand, a left leg is travels into the right foot. Speak. Discuss a time when you made a connection with someone. A time when I made a connection with someone is a time when I go abroad to the Singapore. At the very first time I land into the Singapore, I suddenly meet an Indian guy, and he is the guide for me after that. I mean that this is the foreign person, the first foreign person that I talk very so much, so much, and after that we still keep in touch very closely. I learned so much from him because he studied the hospitality in the Singapore. So he's very dedicated, very take care of me. And although he's very busy with with his study, but he's always become the guy who take me to many place, tourist place in Singapore. That and he show me the many Indian food that opened my mind so much. And we talk about the Singapore, we talk about the technology and so on in our life. Describe the last time you were curious about something and did your own research. What did you discover? Why was this experience important or interest you? Okay. The last time I am very curious about something is when I come home from Singapore. Um, as the journey was very impressive with me, so when I came back, I bought an English book about the father of Singapore, and I read it very dedicatedly. Based on that event, I become the person who is very interesting into English, and from that I bought so many books more. think that's enough. Okay, ping. Another test, come on. Now we will jump into the speaking sample. Let's start it. Who is important person in your community? Describe why they're important. Okay. The important person in my community, I think he's the older person. I don't have any specific person, but in my community, I think that the older is the most important person, because the older distribute all of their life for our community, to they distribute into our culture, our arts, our agriculture, our field crops, our finance, our taxes. So the older contributes to our communication so much in all of their young life, and now with their retirement age, they decide to got our respectation, our taken care of. So aware of their important, we are the younger person, who we try to inherit the access, the tangible and intangible access from our older, as well as besides we study about the spirit, about how to take care of good, how to take good care to our elders, how to make them healthier, make them happier, make them feel more comfortable, and help them to feel that they are still very useful with our community. That is our duty, the young people's duty in our community. um, and we try to create a clean atmosphere, create a clean food, create a clean markets for them to enjoy their own life. And absolutely, I see that the older is very useful with our community. They teach us so much about the finance, about the knowledge in the money, in healthcare, and they use their experience to train us so much in the life, and absolutely they make our community better and better. Wow, done. That is the end of the practice. I think that is my fifth score. So to got more mark, I need to practice more. See you later.